Hi Crafty Friends, Jane here from Create with Miss Jane, and I've just finished my Daisy Days album and I absolutely love it. It is so cute. Let me do a full walkthrough of each page for you. Jane, today I've got an exciting unboxing to share with you today. It's the Daisy Days album and I just am so obsessed with this album. I have already gone ahead and made it, but I have a full video on what you get inside this kit from Stampin' Up on a little short here on my channel. So welcome if you're new here. I have been a paper crafter for over 20 years and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Gold Coast, Australia. I'm on my way to get to 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube so I can go live. So be sure to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. I make regular crafting videos about card making, scrapbooking and mini paper craft albums like this one. So be sure to like and subscribe and welcome. Let me know whereabouts you are watching from in the world, because I know I have a lot of subscribers here from the United States. So this is the gorgeous Daisy Days kit. You have to grab this before it sells out. It's definitely going to sell out, guys, because it's just jam-packed full of the most amazing, gorgeous materials to make a little summer mini album. It's 6x6. You get it in this great box, so it would be a good gift as well to make the album and then fill it with photos or give it as a gift so someone can fill it. You've already got the little box that you can neatly wrap up. But I absolutely love this kit, and like I said, I have a full unboxing of all the pieces that you get inside this kit in a little short here already on my channel, so you can go and check that out. But I wanted to show you step by step. So these are the full color instructions that you get with the album. It's very free reign, so you can do whatever kind of creativity that you want with this album, but they do come with brief instructions. It tells you also the coordinating cardstock. So we've got blueberry bushel, crisp cantaloupe, crushed curry, granny apple green, pool party, strawberry slush, and timid tiger. So all those bright, really happy, fun colors. So if you wanted to cut some photo mats to mat your photos, you can. I think the only color that I brought into this album was crisp cantaloupe. I had one sheet of that. And so I just did I used a little bit of that cardstock, but I predominantly just used all of the materials that I got inside the kit. And I didn't really use any of these instructions as inspiration, but you could definitely copy the layouts in this particular little instruction booklet. So I got my inspiration from a beautiful lady here as a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and her name is Yvonne. I'll pop her details up on the screen so you can follow her. But she created a beautiful set of cards using this album, and I absolutely loved her cards, and I just loved the way she mixed and matched the ephemera together. And so I have used her cards as inspiration for each of the pages in my album. But it's so cute. So I put this little cover over as the starting page just to keep all of the papers in there. So this is like a little vellum cover. The only suggestion that I would have to Stampin' Up to improve this album was I would have really loved it to have little matching page protectors, because it took quite a few hours to create this album and so much love and energy and passion goes into making paper crafting. It would just be really good if it had little matching page protectors, but other than that, it's so adorable. So this is my title page. I put the little lollipops on here and it says making memories, and this is, I think, one of the few places where I used that crisp cantaloupe on the light colored side. And then this is the first layout. I wanted to make sure that I included not only just small 3x4 photos, but I also wanted to include 4x6 photos too. I know they have a tendency when they do make little small albums to just use small little 2x2s or 3x3s, but I have a photo printer at home and it prints 4x6 photos, and it also prints 3x4 photos, and I can print little collages. So you'll see that predominantly I have 3x4 and 4x6 in this album, and I have them going vertically as well. I have a few going horizontal, but I tend to always take photos on my phone vertically now, so I'm very conscious of that when I'm scrapbooking. So I just put these elements together. Some of these inspiration, like I said, came from Yvonne, and then I've just made like a little matching page. So you get all of these pre-printed pages. They're double-sided and they're a different pattern on the front as they are on the back. So I've just mixed and matched them together, and then I've added the little ephemera pieces. So again, I've got another 3x4 and another 4x6. I've added one of the little ephemeras down the side, and then I've raised all of these up on foam tape. You get everything that you need in this Daisy Days kit. So you get foam tape, you get a roll of tape as well, and then you also get all of the die cuts and all of the little pockets and shapes and things, and there are so many different die cuts in here. This particular one, I thought the flower was quite big, so I've used a little ephemera piece down here, and then I cut the flower in half and used half on this side and half on that side, and then I put a white flower. This was one of the cards that Yvonne made, and I loved how she clustered these particular items together. So I've used the colored rainbow background there, and I've clustered this together that says "this moment." But the little elements are just so cute. So this one was pretty much an inspiration I made towards the end. I actually got a little bit of the crisp cantaloupe cardstock there, and I tore it down the side just to create a little bit more symmetry here. And I like to use the contrasting colors to make it more pop. I really love these little butterflies. I love the bright flowers, and then I've used this "Let the Sun Begin." So this album would be so good for summer memories, also for like a mini vacation, a beach holiday. You could even use this to scrapbook Disney photos, or any type of vacation, or I'm thinking I'm going to probably print out my favorite photos from 2026 and just have a mini album of my whole year in review. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So this particular page again came from inspiration from Yvonne. I loved how she made a particular card that had all of these little peaches slices on there. So I've added the little pocket. You get these gorgeous little pockets. I've put all the peaches and the ice creams together. I think that looks so good. And then this one's a little strawberry page, so I thought they would look really cute opposite each other. Again, I've used a little bit of that crisp cantaloupe cardstock. I only used one sheet of that cardstock, but you can see I've matted my photo mat here, and I've also torn a little bit of the paper here. Then we've got a 4x6, and I kept this one pretty simple. I just added 2 flowers and a little border down the side. This particular one is another little pocket that you can pop like a little gift card in there. You could put like a little ticket from some kind of attraction that you've been to. And then this one says enjoy the everyday. So I loved that little cluster together of the watermelons and the little popsicles. And then we've got this one. This one is probably one of my favorite elements from the kit. It's like a rainbow flower. So I actually used this. It comes in different languages. So when you get the elements, you get the English version, but you also get the French and the German version. So I actually kept the little suns, and they had like a saying on them, and I just popped a little flower over the top, so you can keep some of the extra elements from those particular ones. So again, I've got 2 4x6s here. This one, the best day ever, and you can see that these pages are very, very simple, so they come together quite easily. This was another inspiration from one of Yvonne's cards. Really, really pretty. Oh happy day. It's got the beautiful little butterfly there, and I've just got the word fun here, and I've dovetailed that. This one came from 3 little elements, and I just popped them together. Again, another inspiration from one of the beautiful cards made by Yvonne. Got a 3x4 and a 3x3 here. I really love this layout. This is really cute. I love anything polka dotted and stripes. So this one says Our Family. I've just put the beautiful like pink gerbera flower there, and then I've popped the title Our Family over the top, and then I've just done the matching polka dots, but it's sort of contrasting colors. And then we've got this one. I have overlapped it a little bit, but that's okay. I think that makes it a little bit more whimsical. This layout I really love. This was a pre-printed background, and then I just added these raised elements. So I made sure I put foam tape underneath all of these to give it more dimension. So I've got Fun in the Sun. I've got 2 beautiful little butterflies there to match the little daisies. Again, 2 3x4s. This one is, I started to run out as I got towards the end of the album. So I took a lot of the inspiration from her cards for one page, and then I had to sort of make a matching page. So this one was just a printed background, and I've just added 2 flowers. One of them I just put flat down, and this one I've raised it up. And then this was a particular card that Yvonne made, and I loved the cluster that she had on the card. And so I've just added the fun days and then this beautiful rainbow stripe down the side here. So how cute are all the little elements, like the little hat, the little thongs, and then you've got your sunglasses, flip-flops if you are from New Zealand. Actually, I think Americans call them flip-flops, Australians call them thongs, and New Zealanders call them jandals. So it's a different word everywhere you live. And then this particular one was so cute. I just put the watermelons, the peach, and the ice cream together. I really love this page. I know a lot of people have used this particular page as their title page, and you can see this page used here in the instructions as the title page. But I really loved this with the smiles, and then I've just popped a few of the elements that I had left over. You can still see that beautiful like rainbow in the background there. This one is probably my favorite page, and this was a card that Yvonne made, and I thought, oh, I just have to make this into a little album where it would just, I could do a little bit of journaling in the middle there. So I've used a journal box, and then I've created kind of like a circle with all of the beautiful flower elements, and then I've put the sunglasses on the sun like she did, and it's just so cute. And then I've made a matching page here. I've put one of the leaf, I've double matted the flowers. I've put 2 flowers on top of each other, used some little sprigs and the little butterfly border, which is so cute. Put the fave on. So this was a 4x4 photo. A little bit of journaling that you can pop there. And then the last page, I decided I was going to put the biggest pocket. So this pocket, I tried to put it on a few pages, but there wasn't really anywhere you could really put the photograph. So I thought I would just pop this at the back of the album, and then if you had any memorabilia or any gift cards or anything like that, you could pop them in there. And then I've just used the other little vellum piece as the ending page. So that is my completed album, guys. It was so fun to make. I really hope that these little holes are going to hold up over time. Hope they're not going to get damaged, but you just have to get this little kit. It's just so gorgeous. I've seen so many girls make this into scrapbook pages, so you could use these 6x6 little pre-printed pages and make them into scrapbook pages. You could make this into a beautiful set of probably 20 or 30 cards, or you can make this mini album. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to jump onto my Stampin' Up website, check under the kit section to make sure this is still available. I definitely know this is going to sell out because we've had quite a few mini albums in the past and they always sell out. So be sure to jump on Stampin' Up website and check it out for yourself. And as always, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I can't wait till we get to 1,000 subscribers. We're going to have a little bit of a giveaway here, and also I'm going to get to go live and scrapbook and craft with you guys. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. Be sure to let me know where you're watching from in the comments below, and if you've grabbed this Daisy Days album, let me know what memories you're going to pop inside, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care, everybody. Happy crafting.